Yes, we are live. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for another awesome week, another blessed day. We thank each and every one of you for joining us. And today we have an amazing topic. We want to talk about why start a digital business. What are the benefits and why, especially this digital business? A lot of us have been out there looking for something to do. Some have the intention to start a business but don't know the type of business to start. We have those who yet have looked into what we do and haven't come to that full realization that if this really is for them. We are going to answer your questions today and bring some clarity to some of the questions that you may have on your mind about why this business. And then thirdly, there are those of us don't even know what to do at all. We've been juggling multiple jobs, we'll be working long hours as working professionals, we've been moving from pillar to post from day and night, working 8 hours, 16 hours, even 12-hour shift. But what we are yearning for is to have that extra time for ourselves, time for our family, be comfortable financially, and be able to do the things that we love, regardless of what's going on in the economy. Today, we are going to address that, and we hope that you stick around. If you have your questions, put them in the comment section. We want it interactive. If you're out there watching, if you're going to watch a replay, let us know also where you're watching us from. And I'm Hadiza, and I'll let Ola introduce herself. Thank
Hello,
you.
everyone. Thank you for joining. We really appreciate your time. My name is Ola BC. I live in Toronto, Canada. Thank you for joining us again. Over to you, Coach
All
Adiza.
right, so let's dive in. I know, like most of you have asked these questions. I want time for myself. I want financial freedom. I want that independence to have that money in my account, to have that
Mm,
money coming in when I need it, most especially to pay up bills, to pay up debt, to be able to afford our rent or our mortgage, to pay off your car note, or even live the kind of life you want. A lot of us are not looking for affluence, so to say. We just want to be comfortable. We want to be able to help the next person, help ourselves, help our family, help our church. We do good in our community, but
mhm,
most times we find it difficult, not because things are the way they ought to be, but because we don't know the right ways and the things to do to bring us to that fruition, right? So for some of us, we've worked years and years, and some want to retire. We can't retire because when we look at the rising cost of things in our community, we're like, can I retire? And if I retire, what will be of it? If I'm struggling now, what will retirement look like? So
mm,
a lot of us delay retirement. But today we want to dive in. Why start a digital business? And why this particular digital business? Because there's so many businesses out there, right? So online, when you come on the social media platforms, you are bombarded with so many information out there as to start something, make money, how you can make money, and the money just roll into your account like that. Listen, I want to talk to you from someone who has been doing this from the inside. I want to talk to you on the basis that I see you, I feel you, and I've been there so
mhm,
many years on the other side, working multiple jobs, working multiple hours, missing out on family time, not being able to relax when I want to relax. I understand you. And because of that, I found this business. That's what changed the equation for me and for so many
mm,
people. Because a lot of us are out there. We want the real deal. We want the real thing. We want that thing that will give us result. And I want to present this affiliate marketing option for you, where you're making use of a system that will afford you the time, help you work less hours if you choose, help you have more income coming to your household. And now, beside that, you'll be able to spend time with your loved one. And I want Ola to touch on talking about the flexibility, how doable this business is.
Okay, thank you, Coach. Yeah, I think Coach has made a very important point about owning a digital business. So I came up with a formula about what is the formula for a digital business. I called it a digital business equals flexibility, automation, and time freedom. Like everybody wants that time freedom, right? So with this business, you can work from home anytime that you want. And guess what? Even while you're sleeping, how cool is that? So you can work from anywhere. All you need is a phone and definitely a laptop. Okay.
Yeah.
So you could do it any way that you want, even in a coffee shop. Sometimes I'm at the grocery store and I'm thinking, okay, let me see how the business is going, right? So it's very, very flexibility. So comparing this to like a brick and model is different because then you have to be actually in the store, but we live in a digital age. So why don't you take advantage? Right? So you walk anytime that you walk, any like anytime. How many hours you put in, it's up to you. You don't have any boss. You own this business. You decide what time you want to do work, right? So that's the flexibility I like. And plus, I still have my job. I'm happy about it. And then plus, I can still do this at the side. So I think it's the benefit. Like I don't have to clock in or clock out. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you, Ola. Yeah, absolutely. The idea that you are in charge, and this is a system where you are not starting from the scratch. And before we came online, we're talking about this. Like, that is the benefit. It is a feature of the business, but at the same time, a benefit that we are looking forward to. Because a
Mhm.
lot of us want to create something.
Yeah.
I always tell us that like one of the attributes of every human being is that ability to think and create something in one way or the other, right? But in this business, you're not starting from the scratch. You're not trying to put a whole team or things together by yourself. There
Mhm.
is a system that is existing for over 50 years. You are plugging into that system, and the system have been taken to a whole new level where it now digitalized through the social media platforms. Who is not on social media? Majority of people are on social media one way, either as a consumer or as a creator, one way or the other, right? When you come on YouTube, Facebook, or any of the platform, somebody is selling something to you, either softly or just right in your face, right? And
Yeah.
we buy and we consume this information. Now we're telling you that you have that same privilege to use the same system that are existing, that hundreds and thousands of people around the world are using to create income for yourself. Because why do you go to work? Because you
Yeah.
want extra income. Why do you do that overtime? You want extra income. Why do you do two jobs, three jobs? The money that you're getting maybe for the first, second, and third is not sufficient, and you're going even for the fourth, right? We have people who work round the clock, 7 days a week. That should not be. If you listen to what we are sharing, that there is a system you can plug in that can avail you that extra income. Because when you say you want to work overtime, it's at the cost of something. It's
Mhm.
costing you. Thank you so much for watching us. Kato, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't know what that is, but I removed that. Thank you. I want all live from. Okay, sorry, Kato. This is not where that is, so I will say no. Thank you. All right. So, for instance, you have no idea that there are income information online that you can earn, right? But when we come out here days like this, we show you that listen, there is an option for you to earn income regardless of where you are in the world. When you have access to your phone, you pay the bill of the phone. That can become a business tool. You have a laptop. Some of us don't even touch it, only use it to watch movies. It can become a tool, right?
Yeah.
And you already paying the bills for your phone, for your internet, for your Wi-Fi access in your houses. Those are deductible in your business. Those are things that you can leverage, right? You already have all the system. Now we now plug you into our own business system. That's when the automation and the system and the tools and the mentorship and the coaching come in. So you are not running this business alone. A lot of
Mhm.
us want extra income, but are not willing to do what will bring the money legitimately into your household. It will take you time, but what makes this business different? Why this particular digital business? Because it's not time consuming like any other, maybe your brick or mortar or other businesses you have tried. Before I found this business, I did try some other ones that if you ask me today, Hadiza, exactly how those businesses function, I can't tell you because it didn't work out for me, right? So looking into this business, I working in healthcare. I'm already working in a busy career, right? But I was looking for something on for the long run, something that give me extra income and time. So I wasn't looking for something that would add more burden to me. So I wanted a business that I can do, like Ola said, regardless of where I find myself in within 24 hours on the planet Earth. That flexibility was key, and this big business makes that possible. I didn't need to invest a whole lot of hours,
Mhm.
right? I'm not tied to my computer or to my phone because I'm running a business. No, you can create those hours. You choose how you run your business, right? So if you're a night person and it's when you have the time, you create that and you work your 1 hour, 2 hours and create, your stuff and do what you need to do for your business because our training and
Mhm.
um, tools are video based, right? And we
Yep.
provide you these tools that are unique to you to learn, regardless of where you are. So, business owner A, business owner B, you both have the same tools. And once you come in, you get that support and mentorship. That is what is unique about this business community. Ola.
Yep. Thank you, Coach. Yeah. So thank you for sharing your insight. So another thing I want to emphasize is the global reach, accessibility. What does that mean? This business isn't just, for example, I'm in Toronto. It's not just limited to Toronto. It's all over the world. It's global. So you can connect with people all over the world, wherever they're watching, once they have an internet. And I also know we live in a digital age. So not only does that, it also help you to advertise, it also help with engagement, and it also help to with visibility. Guess what, you're in your wherever you are, like you're in your house and everybody can see
Yeah.
you. So that is another good thing about this business. I'm not right now, I'm in my house right now and the business is going on. If we're talking about brick and mortar, then I have to be in the store, right? I have to be in the office, wherever it is. But
It
the good
is,
thing
yeah.
about this is like everybody in the world
Can see him.
can see me, right? And see what's going on, right? So why don't we leverage our devices and use it to our own advantage? Thank
Yeah.
you.
Absolutely. So that is the beauty of doing this business because you're working smart. A lot of us know what to do. We are smart people, right? But it's just that we don't have the right system, the right tools that make things work for us. Either your mindset is wrong or you don't have the finances or one thing or the other, right? But when you plug into a system that works, that provides you that mindset, training, right? And provide you the tools, harness all that you need to have a holistic system. That's what we're talking about. And with this online business, like Ola said, you are in charge. You do it from your own area of comfort. So you don't have to travel somewhere to do it. Wherever you are, that's where your business is. That's where your office is, right? If it's a day at the beach, that's your office for that day. If you're walking in the park with your kids, that's your office for that day. If you're a night owl, then night time is the time where you do your stuff. But what we are telling you is that with this online business system, you can create the lifestyle you want,
Yeah.
you can create the income you desire, and you
Mhm.
can create the schedule you want even when working a full time. And because so many people chose this line, they've been able to cut back their hours. And that's someone like me, from not taking overtime or two jobs to just working just one job. So you're not running from one office to another, clocking in from point A to point B. It gives you like stability mentally alone. That is a great achievement, right? And then you talk of the extra money that comes in for you, increasing your financial power. Your capacity financially is increasing. And why do we take second, third, fourth job? It's because the number one is not helping, right? So there's
Yeah.
a gap there in our finances. Then we go in for more time and more hours, second job, third job, and before you know what, you have a bed that you're not sleeping on, or you have kids that you're becoming more of a stranger to them, a strange
Mhm.
spouse. We don't want that. There are systems that works that can help you make this work. And that's what we are talking about, that this business of opportunity offers you that lifestyle that you want. Will it just start from day one? Maybe not. But you will see the difference within 6, 7, 8 months, 5 years down the line. You're like, yes, I made the choice. Because we want the flexibility. You
Mhm.
want time. And one of the things I love about this business is that you don't need to have business knowledge or background, right, to be skilled, have that great business acumen that, oh, I can have a business degree. You don't need that. In this business, you come in, speak your language, your native language. I have so many people who are doing so great, because when we advertise our content online, we talk to the real person. And when you can cut that language barrier, there are people who use Spanish and they're able to speak to their fellow Spanish folks, right? I'm a Nigerian by birth, and I have people who use various Nigerian dialects, and they're able to market their business. We have training that is in different languages. So if you can read and write your native tongue, and maybe you're not proficient in English, then come in and use your native language. We have people who use their native languages to talk on shows, to talk like this, right? Or
Mhm.
do their ads or communicate, because when you're communicating, you're reaching out to your audience,
Yeah.
people who you listen to you, who over time. And guess what? You don't need a large social media following. Like we're here. I don't have that. All I don't have that, and we're still running our business. So we are not content creator that, oh, I have to have hundreds of followers, then Facebook or YouTube will pay me some change at the end of the month. No, you get way more than that, right? Because it's your own business, it's your own registered business in your state or country of origin. And this is what you can do. So regardless of your background, if you're professional right now, and regardless of what profession you are, like, oh, I'm a doctor, I'm a nurse, I'm a teacher, how can I go and start a business? Yes, you can. You don't need a business background, a business certificate to do this business.
Mhm.
We already have the training. All you need is basic knowledge. We pass that knowledge to you, and you're able to run this. Ola.
Yeah, thank you, coach. Yeah, so adding to that, like, I know, like, at some point we're always talking, you know what, I'll do two, three jobs, but you know what happens? It doesn't make someone to become a millionaire, right? Because it's like all the money comes, it just goes, especially in this part of the world, it's just more taxes. I've noticed that I used to do multiple
Oh yeah.
jobs, and guess what? The money comes and the money goes, because the more you make, the more
The more you
taxes. And
tax.
eventually it's like, okay, I made $100 and then half of it is gone on taxes. So what's the point? I better sit down. So that was why I was rethinking it. Like, you know what? I just can't continue with those multiple jobs. And also, it also makes you tiring. At some point, maybe you're still young, and at some point, you just get tired. Like, you know what? I just can't do it. And it tells on your body. So why don't you use something that like invest in a system that it's already automated, it's done for you, you don't have to reinvent the wheel, or you have
Yeah.
to do it at your comfort of your home. I think that would be a best strategy. Thank you, coach. 100.
Absolutely. It is the best strategy. I did that, you did that, and thousands of other people have done that. And people are doing that as we speak. And that's why, because it worked, that's
Yeah.
why we come out here every day to let you know there is an option. You don't have to do 2 jobs, 3 jobs. Maybe that's what you're doing right now. That's fine, but not for the long run,
Mm-hmm.
right? Not for another 5 years. Ask yourself, can I do this? 2 jobs over time for another 1 year, another 2 years, right? As we get older, the energy and the abilities that it diminishes over
Yeah.
time. You get tired, right? And if you're not seeing the results you want, even from the career you have now, and you've done your own, we wanted to sit there and think. We
Mm.
wanted to think like, is what I'm doing right now going to help me through in the next 5, 10 years? Because we're talking of long haul here. We're not asking you to start a business and next year you stop. No, we want you, this is something you start today and it goes all the way, not just for you, but your children can have it as a family investment, a legacy, right? That's the benefit, because it's not just a business or certificate. If I leave my job, my daughter the other day were like, oh, you get one of the weirdest gifts from your job. And one of the things that so like I think I have, after my 10 years working with the city of New York, I got this placard and they just say congrats, thank you for your service, 10 years of service. Right, that was
That's
it.
really good.
That was it. Yeah, it
Wow.
it does come like with that. It that's it. Yes, I have a pension with this with the city, but it's not a
Right.
substantial amount really after all those years of work. And one of that was one of the things that got me thinking, looking for something different, because after all
Mhm.
these years, 10, 15 years, and you're getting, when they look at the end of the day, you're getting less than 3,000, 4,000, $5,000 of pension in an ever growing and expensive economy. You better go do something, girl. That's what
Mm.
got me thinking. But that's a tell, because a lot of us, we give our youthful time, right? That included me, right? Because I didn't know that I could do something different than what I'm doing now. I didn't even see that as a possibility that I could be running a business. I always have the idea, that entrepreneurial mindset, that I wanted to do something. I didn't know how to go about it. I didn't know what was affordable. Most of them that I looked into, they were very pricey. I needed hundreds of thousands of dollars to even come in. But
Yeah.
with this, I don't have to have hundreds of thousands to start. The
Mhm.
entry point is very, very low, right? So that means everybody can do it if you want to really invest in yourself, in your family, change your financial story in the next 1 year to next 10, 20 years for yourself. You want to retire earlier than 65 or 67. I heard you're pushing it up,
Yeah.
right? Because people are living longer, right? So you had to make that decision, that want you to know that there is an option, there is a system that you can plug in that can help you work less time, that can help you earn extra money for yourself, that can even pay you more than your job is paying you right now. And beside that, make you have that time for yourself, be rested, and be there for your loved one. So I want Ola to invite you to our webinar tonight, because it's Tuesday and it's webinar night. Ola.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much, coach. Yeah, so if you feel like, oh, maybe you want to give it a try, and you know what, there's no harm in trying. You can register with any of our you can see a link right there. You can register and then watch the webinar, and that will give you more info. It's about 90 minutes, and you can even listen to success stories and see if it's for you, and then we'll get you started. Thank you.
All right. So we look forward to hearing from you. You have a questions, send us a DM, put your comment or question in the comment section, or info info in the comment section, and we will get back to you, send you a link. And if tonight is also not a good one for you and not available, we have a replay that we can make available for you after tonight, our webinar, 8 p.m. Eastern time. So thank you so much. Ola, I appreciate you being here together with me. Thank you all again for watching, and let us know if you're watching a replay, because I really like to go back and see where people are watching us from. Thank you again, and have a good evening. Have a blessed Tuesday. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.